Welcome to English Avenue, where English becomes exciting today. We start the thrilling journey of one of history's most controversial figures, Adolf Hitler. Love him or hate him, his story is filled with dreams, failures, ambition, and power. From a small boy with big dreams to a man who changed the world forever. This is the story of Adolf Hitler. Like you've never heard before? Are you ready? Grab your headphones, sit back, and let's dive into this incredible tale that will improve your English and keep you hooked. Till the end, it all started on April 20th, 1889, in a small town called Brau am Inn. In Austria, a baby boy was born to Alois, and Clara Hitler, they named him Adolf. No one knew this little boy would grow up to shake the world as a child. Adolf wasn't special. He loved playing outside, drawing pictures and imagining a big future. But life wasn't perfect. His father, Alois, was very strict. Alois wanted Adolf to study hard and get a government job just like him, but Adolf had a different dream. I want to be an artist, he would tell his mother, Clara. His mother loved him deeply and supported his dream. But she couldn't change Alois. His mind, Adolf's childhood, was full of fights. With his father would shout, "Art is not a real job," and Adolf would stay quiet, hiding his tears. When he was 13 years old, his father died suddenly. Some people thought Adolf would feel free, but losing his father left a hole in his heart. Adolf started skipping school. He was once a good student, but now he didn't care. Teachers would say Adolf is smart, but he is lazy. All he wanted to do was draw after finishing school. Adolf packed his bags and moved to Vienna, the capital of Austria. He was so excited. Vienna is the city of art. I will become a famous painter here. He thought. He applied to the Academy of Fine Arts, a big art school. But when the results came, his heart broke. He didn't get in. The school told him, "Your work is not good enough." Adolf felt humiliated. "I'll try again," he said. But the next year, the school rejected him. Again, he was devastated. Without school or a job, Adolf's life became hard. He lived when in the results dirty came, rooms, his heart sometimes broke. He didn't get in. The school told
he painted
him, "Your work is not good enough." Adolf
tourists
humiliated.
Money.
"I'll try again," he said.
Why is life so unfair?
But the next year, the school rejected him.
Thought
again, he was
time,
devastated.
Adolf's
Without
mother
school
passed
or
away.
a job, Adolf's
He was
life
alone
became
and
hard.
angry.
He started to blame other people for his failures. "It's not my fault," he would say. In 1914, everything changed. World War I started, and Adolf saw a chance to make his life meaningful. He joined the German army. He loved being a soldier. Finally, I am part of something big. He thought. Adolf was brave in the war. He carried messages across dangerous battlefields and received 2 medals for his courage. But in 1918, Germany lost the war. Adolf was furious. "Our leaders betrayed us," he shouted. He felt Germany needed someone strong to bring it back to power. After the war, Adolf returned to Germany. The country was in chaos. People were poor and hungry. Many were angry. About the war's end, Adolf saw this as his opportunity. He joined a small political group called the German Workers' Party. Adolf was a powerful speaker. When he spoke, people listened. His words were full of anger, passion, and promises. "Germany will rise again," he would say slowly. More and more people started following him. Adolf changed the name of the group to the National Socialist German Workers' Party, also known as the Nazi Party. He designed their symbol, a red flag with a black swastika. "This will become the most powerful symbol in the world," he declared. His speeches became famous. Thousands of people came to hear him. They believed in his dream of a strong Germany. But Adolf's ideas were dangerous. He blamed certain groups of people for Germany's problems and wanted to make Germany only for Germans. After World War I, Germany was in big trouble. People had no jobs. Food was expensive and many families were hungry. The country had to pay a lot of money to other nations because they lost the war. Germans were angry and sad. Adolf Hitler saw this pain. He told the people, "It's not your fault. I know who is to blame." His words gave people hope, but they also made them angry at others. Slowly, Adolf became a popular name. Adolf worked hard. To grow his party, he held big meetings and gave loud, emotional speeches. Germany can be great again, he shouted. People clapped and cheered. They believed in his dream. In 1923, Adolf tried to take control of the German government by force. This was called the Beer Hall, PCH, but it failed. Adolf was arrested and sent to jail for 9 months. While in jail, Adolf wrote a book called Mein Kampf, which means my struggle. In this book, he wrote about his ideas. He said Germany needed to become powerful, and that certain groups of people were the enemy. The book became popular, and many Germans started to believe in his ideas. After getting out of jail, Adolf worked even harder. The Nazi Party became stronger by 1933. Adolf Hitler was chosen as the Chancellor of Germany, the country's top leader. This was the start of a new chapter. Adolf promised jobs, a strong military, and a bright future. The people trusted him, but they didn't know what he was planning next. As Chancellor, Adolf made many changes. He built roads, factories, and schools. More people got jobs, and Germany started to look strong. Again, the people were happy. They said, Hitler is a hero, but behind this success, Adolf had dangerous plans. He controlled newspapers, radios, and schools. People were told you can only believe in Adolf Hitler. Those who didn't agree with him were punished or sent to prison. Adolf created a strong army called the SS and a group of young boys called the Hitler Youth. They trained to fight and spread Nazi ideas everywhere in Germany. People saw the swastika flag. It became the symbol of Adolf's power. Adolf's speeches became even more powerful. He would say, Germany is the best, we will rule the world. Crowds cheered and shouted H. Hitler. In 1939, Adolf made his boldest move. He ordered his army to invade Poland. This act started World War II. Adolf's dream was to take over all of Europe and make Germany the most powerful country in the world. At first, Adolf's army won many battles. They were strong and well trained, but as the war went on, things started to go wrong. Adolf had made too many enemies while the war was happening. Adolf was doing something terrible. He wanted to remove all Jewish people and others he thought didn't belong in his vision of Germany. This was called the Holocaust, one of the darkest chapters in human history. Millions of innocent people were killed in camps by 1944. Germany started losing the war. Adolf's enemies, like the United States, the Soviet Union, and Britain, were too. Strong bombs fell on German cities, and the people who once called Adolf a hero began to lose hope. Adolf became paranoid. He trusted no one and spent most of his time hiding in his